Morning. How you doing? Hope you're okay. Right, we're a bit behind on videos. We need to get out. We've not had too good a few days. Been in bed ill, but never mind. We're all mostly back together now. So we're going to head out. So we're going to continue our Suffolk journey today as we head out to Southwold. So come along, travel with me. Let's get going. So we're a bit late. And, let's head out to Southwold. Right, well, good morning. We finally made it. We're at Southwold. Now, I've not been here for quite a while, so it's going to be trying to find where everything is. Now, we sussed out the car park, eventually. Let's just have a look at this. That's what we're talking about, tea room. Not sure whether we'll make it there. Like I say, I've not been too well, so I don't want to get too near people. So, but yes. Nice little resting area there. Let's just come up here out of everyone's way. It's quite breezy and cool today, so not quite summer here. I think we're only about 15 degrees today, so, and it is very breezy. Now, car park. I'm going to show you this. Now, there is an app for this. I did work through it, so it's not quite as kind of simple as you have to do a bit of a setting up kind of thing with it. So, but we got there in the end. Eventually, the Apple Pay worked, and we got there. But you can just use your normal card and that kind of thing. And I think there is one machine down the bottom there that everyone are using. So, but they definitely try to push you on the app. So, anyway, right. Let me do you a little scan around the car park. As you can see, we've got loads of room today. It's not packed out today. We thought we'd pop down when all the kids are at school. So, well, it's a Saturday, they're not at school, but you know what I mean. It's we're getting kind of getting to autumn side now, aren't we? So, anyway, let me show you some of this. I guess there's a little boating lake in it. Yeah, looks good. Anyway, let's scan you around a bit, and then we'll head to our first port of call. So, there we go. There's the old tea room there. And I think this looks like a little golfing area. And so there's a small like kind of boating lake there, I'm assuming. And there is toilets and that over there. And then we've got a kind of a boating lake there as well. I see one guy's just brought a model boat over there, so we'll perhaps catch up with him a bit later. Anyway, let's carry on to the front first. Right, so we'll head up now. Obviously, this is one of the famous things of Southwold. There's all these little coloured sort of beach chalet bits here. Let's just have a little look around. What I'll do, I'll open this up a little bit. Look at that. So we have got some blue sky. Let's just have a look along the front here. As you can see, it's a bit choppy today. But yeah, this is kind of what we'll do. We'll do a better shot once we're on the pier. But yeah, looks like tide's in. But definitely choppy today. Do love looking at that though. Could listen to that all day, couldn't you? Let's have a little listen. Isn't that great? Anyway, come on, let's carry on and see what else we can find. Right, let's have a walk along the front now. I do love these. Look at that. Yes, we'll have a walk along the front here. Also, we're testing out some new kit as well while we go. It's so breezy today. Look at that lovely blue sky there. I'll see some people playing a bit of football. It's definitely breezy here. Just not been here for so long. Now, I don't know whether it's me, but that pier, we'll be up there in a moment. That pier, it doesn't kind of stand out and look as bright as it used to, the paintwork. I think that might need a bit of an overhaul. Just before you have a go, just pointing out what I see. But I thought that just, I thought it just looked brighter last time I was here. Who knows? Anyway, come on. Right, now before we head down, we'll have a look at the beach. Now, I don't really have the best shoes for it today, unfortunately. I didn't think I was going to be going on the beach too much, but I thought we'll have a look anyway. Oh dear. It's definitely nippy. Summer's definitely gone. But there. Yes. It's sand, but a bit stony as well. So it's not the pure sand like we've seen at some. But yeah, definitely a nice beach though. And I think, like I said, because the tide's in today at the moment, or it looks that way anyway. So I'll turn this around and we'll have a little quick look. So what I'll do, I'll stand here. This looks like a nice little photograph. Look at this. Now I've just done some snapshots. What look quite good there, isn't it? Look at that. Yeah, get a little bit close. Like it's coming in, but I don't want to destroy my shoes too much. Yeah. Southwold Beach. Right, okay, so we're going to head up to the pier now, I think. I'm just going to do a few more little snapshots and yeah, let's see what we can find. Like I said, I've not been up there for a long time. Now, what we also love to do is just have a look under the pier. I think we did this, didn't we do this at Cromer? Oh gosh, blowing a bloody gale. There you go, under the pier. Who knows how old some of this wood is. Yeah. There you go. Under the pier. Now, the bit I did want to have a look at. God, didn't know that really blows under that pier. Like I said, we'll have a look in a moment. But I do love, it's more shingly this end. It's quite weird, that's more sandy the other end. So, what I do love how you get all the froth come up here. Let's just have a look. I love all this froths. Ain't seen that for a while. Anyway, let's go and have a look on this pier. It's looking a bit busy now. I think quite a few people are out on for a little stroll today. I don't know, because I'm sure last time, I could be thinking wrong. I know, like I said, I haven't been here for quite a while, but I'm sure they used to get billed just to go on the pier, but I don't look that way now. Right there. Right. I don't think any of these cafes are open at the minute. No, that one's got closed and that's on the pier. So perhaps a bit too early yet. Oh. Please queue this side. Well, that's a bit of a short queue because that's not open. Not sure, I had read some bits about the pier, but I'm not 100% certain, because I thought some new people had brought the pier, but that could have been a little while ago. I'm sure the people in the comments will let us know. Let's have a little wander around. A lot of things still look like it's closed. All that was very empty. You can see all this looks definitely empty at the minute. I know, like I said, we're kind of getting, I suppose, a little bit out of season, but yeah. Anyway, let me turn this around and see what we can see. Okay, so we've got a little view of the sea. So I've come kind of on the lower stuff side of the pier first. And there is obviously some cafe seating that way. Like I said, we're going to watch it a bit because the pier's quite full. Right, it's a bit different. I've got a ship's wheel under the pier show. See what else we can see up there. What I do love, obviously had I done the flooring at the angle, normally it's straight across, isn't it? But here, we've done it on the slant. These little things you notice. You can see that water still looking a bit choppy, isn't it? But this is a view I was on about. Obviously one of the famous bits of Southwold are these beach huts. Look, no doubt are about £200 million each. So I did hear that they're really quite expensive. I don't know, but there, if you want a coloured woodshed next to the beach, there you go. That's what you're going to pay. We just zoomed us in a bit. Like I said, we'll sell it how it is. Although they do look nice, I've got to admit that, but I'm sure there's more to it than that. But anyway, come on. Right, well, we finally found a cafe that's open. Clock House. There's a few people in here having a cuppa. I've had a drink on the way here, so I won't bother. And bit too so breezy today. No, I think I'm still recovering from whatever I had, so it's we're taking it a bit easy today. Now this is something different. We'll have to turn the old camera around. Not seen this, not a clock tower, but you'll see what I mean anyway. Let's just turn this around. Now look at that. Not seen anything like this before. Kind of the sun's against me here. Let's just see if I can. That's a bit better. Yeah, didn't see nothing like that. Let's just do a bit of a zoom for you. And I'm assuming at some point we get water coming all down this. Looks like it's got the mechanism for water, but that's obviously not working today. So, never mind. That's the only thing out of season. Right. It's got another building here. Not sure what this one is. Seaweed salt. Clothes shop. Could be a gift shop, I think. Anyway, we'll let's carry on down to the end. And we finally make it to the end of the pier. A very breezy pier. Look at that. Oh dear. Now, let me turn this around a bit. So as you can see, Lighthouse at the back there. We're going to be heading over there at some point. So keep watching. Little hook there. Keep watching. Well, let's just let's have a look out to the coast here. Look at that lovely sun on the water. Absolutely love that. Anyway, we'll do another couple of snapshots and then we'll head off the pier and then like I said, we'll take a wander towards the old the lighthouse and see what we can find on the way. So walking along the back here, you kind of notice these little bits, as you can see. Obviously that's the old gift shop I was on about. Now I was just going to say you may not be able to see it on the back here, but right at the kind of at the end there, you can see the old Southwold nuclear power station. That's how close that is to here. So, yeah, little interesting facts for you. We will, we're going to carry on the Suffolk journey, and we will end up and go further down the coast at some point. So, but it is, I can't believe how breezy it is. I can see where everyone's got coats on. We're only September. Oh dear. Well, I suppose we're nearly halfway through September. Anyway, don't be deceived by these blue skies. Anyway, come on. And as we come off the pier, like I said, I'm pretty certain we used to pay to come on the pier. I don't know. You'd have to let me know in the comments on that one. But we see this bit here. Is this Georgia? I'm not sure what all this is about. Again, let us know in some comments. We'd love to know. Just do that. Let me just get out the sun a bit. You can see it then. Then you can have a read. Pause the TV and then have a look. Right, we're just heading up. I'm trying to get to where the old lighthouse is. I'm going to tick off another landmark for you while we're here. I did like to see, look at that. Those little waves crashing in. Can't beat that, can you? And then you find lots of different things here. Like this. All very good. Now, Southwold's also known, or it was, that you need a few quid to live here. So, just kidding. Anyway, let's not go there. Come on, we've got lots to do. But I do love that. I do love. Can't beat the old pier though, can you? It's a shame we don't have as many as we used to. Well, perhaps when we come back, we'll perhaps have a look on the old beach part again. Do love a beach. We've got to make the most of it. Well, we've got this kind of weather. Well, I say this weather. It's definitely on the turn. Now, just found this just before we head up to the lighthouse. Again, not sure what that's about, but I'm sure the people in the comments will let me know. I'll be covering a bit of maritime, I guess. But yes, some nice little cannons. Get a bit closer. Good to see though. We love a bit of history. Now also what we love is some of the old places that they keep and how some of the towns haven't changed too much. Let me just look across here before we get run over. Obviously we're coming more into town now, but I just like how they've kept some of it. Haven't altered too much, obviously with the housing. You'd love to know some of the history on these, wouldn't you? Doesn't that lighthouse look great? Wouldn't you like that in your back garden? And that just make you wonder, that's set quite back from obviously where the water is. I'm surprised that ain't a little bit closer, but I'm assuming some of these, would the lighthouse been here before some of these houses? Who knows? Anyway, let's just carry on. I'll leave this running a bit so we can see some other bits. I'll just go through the centre green part. I'll say centre green, I think it's more network substations now than. Now, another bit I did quick read. I think this is only a pub, but is it? Obviously, Adnams, Southwold. Another part of Southwold's history, I believe. Again, I'll let you guys in the comments let me sort of advise me. Because, like I said, I'm here for the walks. I'm assuming this is an Adnams owned pub. So I don't know how old that one is. I do love how they got the old maritime bit on there as well. But there, just wanted to show you that part as well. Look at some of these narrow streets though. Do love all this. Let's just keep this rolling a little bit longer. Little sweet shops. Let's just go over this side. We'll come down here. We're kind of heading towards the church way. So, got some other buildings coming up. Like I said, I don't know Southwold that well. But like I said, we're here for the walks. And there we go, Adnams. Now, I've just got to show you this. Obviously we've got the chapel here. I'm assuming, is that Methodist chapel maybe? Don't know, I'll let you, let the local people let me know. We haven't got Adnams next side. Sort of next door. And if we go across here, now this is what, like I've said before, when you go to these places, never cannon. Got these everywhere. Hang on, let me just zoom in a bit. Hopefully the sun isn't too, if I do that, you can perhaps hopefully have a read of that. You can always give it a pause. The writing's a bit weathered. Let's have a look inside. Look at that. Anyway, so I guess this is all Adnams area. Loads of old buildings, and like I've said before, when you go and visit these places, always look at the roof sides, the roof level of buildings, because then you will see these little treats like this, where we see in a kind of an original Adnams sign. Look at that. Now that's what we're talking about. And that looks possibly like a bit of an old water tower maybe. Definitely a good production area for that. Is that a brewery? I guess it's a brewery. Like I said, I'll let you guys advise me. Anyway, we're going to carry on. We're going to carry on walking through and see what we can find. Obviously we aren't going to do the church. We always like to capture a church as well. And get the real heart of the town. Oh, right. Now, one plus I would give Southwold. You got plenty of toilets everywhere. And when you're getting older like me, that's perhaps worth it. Anyway, let's change the subject. So, we're going to head up to the church now. We got up to Church Green, and we're going to take a little wander through. I can already see the lovely checkering on the building. We love a bit of checkering. So let's just wait for these people to wander through before we stick the old camera on. But yeah, got to admit it's really lovely and quiet and quite nice around here. It's a nice place to come and relax. So, but we do love the little narrow streets. Like I said, we're just at the back of kind of Adnams bit there. But you can still see lots of the old part there as well, which is really good to see. So councils, don't change anything, please don't change anything. Anyway, right, let me let's turn this around. Now these people are gone, and we'll stick the old camera on. So let's do our usual church run. I think there's a kind of a bit of a walk cut through here. So just wondering, nice little gate set up. And there we go. Nice little photograph for you. We'll perhaps capture that in a bit. As you can see, we've got one or two tilting in the old headstones, but not too bad. Yeah, nice looking church. What we'll do, I think we'll go down the path and round and sort of come back round on ourselves. Yeah, there's a setup. Let's just have a quick nip over and look at this one. We do love when you get something out of the ordinary. Look at that, 1795. Now I'm assuming if you've got a grave, literally it's so weathered you can't even read anything. How great is that? But the dyed bit is missing, which is really sad. I don't know whether it's on the other side. No, I'm assuming they must have been pretty famous here to have something like this. Let's just have a little wander round. Bardwell. Yeah, I'm sure there must be some history on that somewhere, but that is a heck of a grave. Anyway, let's look at this church from this end. Look at that. Now, no mesh so far, although there's no stained glass windows here either. I think we've got some more as we go round. Obviously there's the checkering part that I'm on about, and obviously the bell tower. So what we'll do, we'll head up there and I will meet you at that end. Right, so we'll carry on. The church is open, but it looks like there's some kind of event on, so we'll perhaps leave them in peace and perhaps look on another day. Again, good size sort of cemetery area, and a lot of this looks quite old, as obviously you'd expect, but we'll just go up to our old clock tower as normal. And we have got a clock face as well, so that's good. So we'll carry on. Now we have got a nice concrete path all the way around. What was it now we're talking? I'm going to see if we can get in the church, because I really want to see what the stained glass looks like from the inside. Because the sun is trying to break through now. But I'm just starting to see what this window looks like, so we'll have to have a sneak peek in. I'll see what the lady says when we go in. And the cemetery obviously still extends out there as well. There's a little bit of stained glass at the top. That's what I like, these look little castle bits as well. And then obviously we've got our sort of side of that church. And that does continue, obviously, the path all the way down as well. But doesn't that look great in the sun? I'll perhaps have to grab another snapshot, I think. Oh, you know when you think you're over a bug and and you think, yeah, I'm maybe not 100% yet. So we'll carry on. Now, before we leave the church, I just want to look around, because this cemetery goes quite far out. So I just want to see if there was any other little treats we could see. Got to make, there's a heck of a lot of excellent graves here. I mean, things like this one. I mean, you wouldn't even think of spending that sort of money now, would you? I don't know whether, I look at a lot of these old ones, when you get these really big ones, and I wonder, would even if you've got the money, would the council even let you have that, erect that sort of thing now? I don't know. I mean, like a lot of these ones here, I mean, would you be allowed that sort of thing now? Don't know. Not that's top of the list to find out, but I mean, just oh dear. And there's absolutely loads and loads of these. God. So you must have lots and lots of famous people in Southwold. Anyway, right. We're gonna just finish off. I just want to have a chat with a lady in the church, just to see if we can get some images done, and see what they say. Can't see too much more. Like I said, it does extend quite a way out that way. So, but yes. Anyway, let's it's me waffling on. Let me pop in. Let's see if we can get anything done, even if it's only some photographs, and then I'll bung them in. Right, just got to show you this window. Look at that. I've done a photograph on it because I say there are some bits going on here. But as you look at that roof as well, it's amazing. And some of these wooden angels they've got. Not seen that before. Look at that. Right, we'll leave them in peace. So that was St Edmund, King and Martyr Church. Really lovely church, and again spotted something that we haven't seen in other churches, so interesting, very interesting. And very nice, approachable, and she said, yeah, absolutely fine, take some photographs, that kind of thing. I did do one quick film in there, but we did some photographs as well. So we see a little cheeky squirrel running across a tree. I just spotted that behind. Anyway, right, so that was the church. Look at that, isn't that lovely looking? So we're going to carry on down, and we're going to take a slow walk back to the pier again. We'll see what we can find along our little travel, and then I think we'll kind of wrap up for the day. See, now you thought I'd forgot, hadn't you? The lighthouse. Look at that. Yeah, so that's private now. It looked like Adnams own that. So, but yeah, we'll open up in a minute. I'll do stick the old video on. And I just caught it on the way back. So anyway, take a look. But yeah, there we go. The old lighthouse. I just found it funny it was here. I thought that'd be slightly nearer the beach, but there we go. We'll go all the way up. Look at that. See if we can zoom up a bit for you. I can say the sun's a bit in the wrong angle today. Just look at this crest as well. There we go. Anyway, we got there in the end. So we'll leave the old lighthouse in peace, and we'll carry on. And again, Southwold is kind of full of surprises. Just when you think you've seen everything. Let me just extend that out a bit. You see this as well? Isn't that great? Oh dear. You think you've kind of seen everything, but there's always these little bits I just find as we walk along. Anyway, what I'll do a snapshot of it and we'll bung that in for you. Right, look at that lovely lighthouse there. Right, we're just walking back because I just realised, you know, you start filming and time just flies by, and I thought I've only got so long on my car park. So, car park, yeah, we did do that. I think it cost me about £4 and a little admin charge. So I think there's about £4.15 I think that cost. So I think what we'll do, we'll cross over here. I think it's more residential that way. So I think we'll head back over to the front, and then we'll take a little walk back to the car. But yeah, I just started filming and then just realised bloody hell, time's going, I've got to get back to the car. Oh dear. Can't believe how quick time's gone. So, but yes, lovely place to come and visit. So, but we'll do a finishing off bit in the end. Anyway, we're gonna have a little walk. We'll have a little trot on the beach again, and then I think we'll finish off. And just to kind of finishing off our little Southwold journey. Look at that, nice little scene, and like I said, loads of little cafes and bits down here, and it really is a nice tranquil place to sort of chill out and take it easy. Look at that, how picturesque is that? Really can't beat it if you just want to chill out for a bit. And while I was walking along the front, I just had to show you this as well. Obviously it's a nice little, I'll just zoom it out a bit, nice little seating area, under roof if you need shade, and the sort of rest from the rain. Lots of these little pictures they've put up here as well, which I found really good. I guess all locally done, he says. Not could have done that one. Just thought some of this was pretty good. I will show you all these because I think it's really good to see. That's a good one, isn't it? A few more to go. If not, you can scroll along. But I just had to show you these. I'll try and get out of the sun there. Got little brinks as the sun. Get that. Anyway, let's make our way back. Oh, it's nice to have a sit down for five minutes. We ain't got too long. I think I've got about 15 minutes left when my car park runs out. So Southwold. Should you come and visit? Yeah, absolutely. Lovely place. Lovely, nice, quiet, tranquil, nice little walk around, and it's good to see that there's loads of historic old stuff still about, and they haven't altered it, and they've tried to, I can see with some of the new buildings they've tried to keep it in line with the old stuff as well. So yeah, definitely worth a visit. Car parking, I'll put details of the app. It is on Google Play and on Apple Store. But yeah, it's pretty easy to use in the end. So, but there is a machine there if you do want to do card. I'll double check and see if there is cash on there as well. But they're definitely trying to push you to use the app. So, but like I said, it is all in the App Store and it worked fine. The phone signal was fine. I saw them on Vodafone and I had full strength here. It worked okay. So like I said, I think I had 2 hours or 3 hours. I think that's just over £4, so it was not too bad. As you would have seen in my other coastal journeys in Norfolk, we've paid a lot more than that. So for the kind of history of the place, no, it's normally a place where you got a few quid if you live here. But I can also see why, because it's a really lovely place, and you know, if you got the money, you would, wouldn't you? So, but yeah. Who would love to have a wonderful house and come out and you've got this coast to come and walk your dog? So, you know, if you're going to retire and you got money, you would, wouldn't you? Anyway, enough of that. So yeah, bar that, lovely place, lots of scenery and lots of history. Definitely worth paying a visit. Like I said, I'd have to check in the comments all the history. I'm pretty certain we had to pay like a charge to go on the pier, and now the pier is open, you can just wander on, so that's good. But yes, definitely worth a visit. Definitely come and take a look round and check them out. Support the old area, as we said, support your locals, and yeah, have a nice little day out. Just preferably come in the summer when it's warmer than it is now. So, but yeah, anyway, I will catch you in the next one. If you do like my content, and I hope you do, and I try and just give it as a layman as we walk around and have a little journey around ourselves together. I don't particularly research or do anything. I like to just do it as a walk, and we will discover stuff together as we do it. So you can enjoy it like I do, and then we'll find out bits as we go. And if not, I'm sure the people in the comments will let us know one way or another. So, but yeah, if you do like the content and you want to follow me on this journey, then please consider subscribing. It's cost free, and it really helps support the channel and push us around. And give us a like and share us around your socials and your friends and that as well. It'd be really, really great. Anyway, I will catch you in the next one. We've got lots and lots more Suffolk to do, as you can imagine, and other little treats and areas to go. And don't forget, in about a month and a half time, we'll be out of the UK again on another week trip, and I'll bring you guys with me on that one. But anyway, more details to come. I will see you in the next one. Have a lovely weekend, and I will see you guys very soon.